Hi, welcome to the Vaguely Anime Podcast. I am the host this afternoon,
The
Michael.
host one only.
Followed by the other host, Kat.
Hello.
And the other host, Sage.
Hi.
Again, ignore the boxes. I know that the last video won't have the boxes there, but you know.
I don't even think you need to mention the boxes.
I am
Nobody
going to
cares
mention
about
the boxes because those two people that watch our things care.
I'm sure they do deeply.
Anyway, we're here to continue our
You should have
ranking.
just waited for the comments for the engagement.
Yeah, it's true. We are here to continue
Our Disney
ranking,
love interest ranking.
this
Females.
time with the females. I think it works out that we had an anime club split it. That way, it's not just immediately back to back Disney.
True.
Breaks it up a little bit.
Yeah.
And the suspense.
The suspense.
All right.
Edge of your seat.
Women.
Love interest.
Women love interest ranking.
I'm just gonna say right off the bat, I feel like Snow White, Cinderella, and Aurora, all C tier. Because they're all looking for love, but they all do literally nothing.
Design
in their movies.
wise, B for Aurora.
I was gonna
I
say
agree.
Aurora does get a, but all right. So
I like
okay,
hers more
yeah.
than
So,
she definitely has
them.
the best
so-
design of
Yeah.
the three.
So for the three of them, I feel like they're all kind of basic.
yeah.
So how about do any of us remember the songs well enough to base off songs? Oh, because I do agree, design-wise, Aurora does win. But I think Aurora also has some great songs.
She does. I think
I think Cinderella has the best songs,
really.
but not enough to move.
To get her out of C.
I was
it's
gonna say,
be
'cause I
bottom of B.
Because I think
I wouldn't
because
hate that,
Cinderella, she's the only one that doesn't have a duet with the prince.
but I don't care about that.
But you know what I
He
mean?
just
Like,
asked me about songs. That's
I
I
know.
was
Yeah,
just answering that.
I feel like because they're all kind of middle of the road, so I just
I
thought
think
maybe this would be another
Sleeping
thing
Beauty
to
has
add.
the best songs and Aurora has the best design. So I could see her being in B tier for that reason.
Mm-hmm.
But Snow White and Cinderella, I think, stay in C tier
I'm fine
just
with
because
that.
they're pretty middle of the road, like nothing offensive but nothing intriguing
And
either.
there's
Wait, all right. So then,
Okay.
Sleeping Beauty or Cinderella, who over who?
we don't have to
Sleeping
decide that
Beauty
right now,
over
but
Cinderella
I think I would also agree with that.
because she's already in B tier.
And
And Cinderella over Snow
He
White.
meant to. Yeah, I think that's what.
Sorry,
he
that's-
meant
I
to
meant
ask.
Snow White,
Yes.
sorry.
Cinderella over Snow White for sure.
Yes.
All right, I guess.
Snow White's dead for.
Snow White does
lot.
literally nothing. In
Snow
her
White
movie.
does not die in the movie until the last 20 minutes.
It's a lot of time.
10 minutes.
It's a lot of
No, we
time.
literally just watched it. She dies in the
Yeah,
last
she
10
dies
minutes.
in the last 10 minutes,
It's
and then they
enough.
resolve it within that same 10
Yeah.
minutes, which is very funny to me. But no,
It's
I
enough
think
time.
Cinderella definitely over Snow White.
Yeah, but we don't have to decide that right now. We can
All
do
right,
that later.
yeah, all right.
Because we can't do what we did last time. We
I-
gotta.
we
gotta
can.
be more efficient.
More efficient
There's
with our
more
time.
females. Are we rating Wendy?
Well, we didn't rate Peter Pan.
Yeah, because we said everyone is a piece of shit in that movie.
But Wendy's not a piece of shit.
She's not, but like,
Honorable mention Wendy B.
honorable mention Wendy C tier.
I would also kind of put her in C.
Alright.
Sorry, bud.
Alice isn't.
She
She
has
doesn't-
no
yeah.
love
Yeah.
interest.
Yeah, I guess.
But
But as a character, honorable mention B tier.
I was
Good.
going to put her in C because she acts like a child.
She
is
is
a
a
child.
child.
But she's like an annoying child.
Every child is annoying.
Look, man.
B.
Fine.
Move on.
Well, we didn't do Lady and the Tramp and whatnot last time.
Absolutely
Or
not.
the Aristocats.
No. But the mom cat
Or
can
the
get
Rescuers.
Mm.
it in Aristocats.
Yeah.
Yeah, Duchess, I think, is her name.
Yeah,
It
that
is
her
Duchess.
And
name.
she can get it.
Yeah.
I can understand why Tom
Fox
was
and the
like,
Hound
yo.
2, honorable mention. Can't remember the dog's name. The female dog that sings. What the fuck is her
I was
name?
like, the fox has a love interest. I don't know them.
No, Fox and the Hound 2.
I never
There's
saw two.
Singing
Never saw two.
strays.
Singing straight.
Yes. Her.
All right. Well, we didn't do these for last time. So
Yeah,
yeah.
skip it. Go
Little Mermaid.
We have to talk for an hour.
Yeah.
I think we're going too
You
fast.
were the one that said
No.
to move on.
Little Mermaid,
Yeah.
Ariel, I feel like
Ariel?
girl is putting in the work.
Oh, for sure.
She
But
does see this man and immediately give up her voice.
I think I would say Ariel low A tier.
Oh, I would like to
I
point
would
this out.
say high
I was
A.
thinking about this when I watched it. This has
Yeah.
nothing to do with where she ranks, but they do actively have a woman on screen that is naked from the waist down for like 5 minutes of the movie.
Yeah, she's fully nude.
Not fully. She does still have the
Oh
the,
yeah,
the
she still has her
seashells on.
Seashells on.
But yeah, like she's like standing up in the corner. She swims up and you get like
Uh-huh.
low rear and stuff. And you're just like, and I remember she's like standing up trying to walk, and she's like, and all the other characters just looking at her, and I'm like,
Yeah, they're like, this is
I'm
fine.
surprised that they're just having this lower bodied of the nude woman just alluded to off screen this much.
That's
This
fair.
is fine.
It was the late 80s.
Yeah, I just
There was less regulations then.
yeah. Anyway, that was just.
But yeah, I feel like low A. I could
I
be
would say
convinced
she's-
into high.
I say she's high A because design-wise, I think they did
Oh,
a very
top
good
tier
jo-
design.
Yeah,
The
top
hair,
tier design.
the hair, gorge.
I think she does.
And she's putting in the hours.
She puts in a lot of time
And
for her-
effort.
Yeah, I
yeah,
know.
I think
I know
where
you
did
guys
we
are-
put Eric where?
in A tier.
Yeah, I know you
A
guys
tier
are
couple.
Yeah, I think I would agree.
anti-sequels, which is a good mom.
She okay. Little
That has
Mermaid
to
2.
do-
I'm not
I'm not even-
anti-sequel.
I've
It just
never
doesn't count
seen
for the
them.
purposes of this
Yeah, and I've never
ranking.
seen them. So.
But Ariel is a good mom.
So
She's
is their
trying her
kid
best.
half fish?
No, she's a human.
No. Does the kid also
She
have
has
red hair?
Ariel's
turns
story,
into
but
a
in
mermaid.
reverse.
Yeah,
Oh, she
wants to be a
become
mermaid.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
because she's not allowed
bummer.
to go to the sea.
and
So it's the
Ursula's
opposite.
Ursula's
So-
sister turns her into a mermaid
Yeah.
Why is she not allowed to go to the sea? Why would Ariel be like no?
because Ariel at the end of the movie becomes fully human.
Yeah, I know,
And
but she
then,
wouldn't
just
want her to
let me explain. In the sequel, when Melody, that's the daughter's name, is born, she's too worried about the threats of the ocean.
So her dad doesn't
Because-
even get to see his grandchild?
No,
Yeah.
because the daughter is fully human.
Yeah, I know, but
So
can't
her,
go swim in the ocean?
Nope.
That's fucked up.
yeah.
Wow, I didn't realize Ariel was gonna be a fucking dick just like her dad.
They literally built, because you know how in the beginning, like, the castle is seaside?
Yeah.
They build a wall
wall?
around the castle.
Yeah, so she like sneaks
So
out.
Ariel's an asshole.
I mean, she learns
She learns, but she's doing it
to protect
to
her.
protect her daughter.
So was the dad.
Yes, correct.
yeah, I never
But
said
like
Triton was
no,
wrong.
I know, but
Yeah.
like it feels weird that her lesson was. Anyway, I'm gonna do exactly what my
makes-
dad did that
Do you
I
know
hated.
How many like kids
I know, but
it
it just
happens all the
Like, yeah,
time.
I don't know,
what
it
are
feels
you-
weird.
She's
what
doing
is-
the
Alright.
same
what is
thing,
the
but
argument
opposite.
here? I was like, that's literally
Yeah,
what
I know.
happens. And that so many people are like, you're just like your
Yeah,
parent.
yeah.
That's exactly what happens.
All right, anyway,
Literally, like.
But anyway, Ariel A tier for
I
sure.
forever wanted to name my daughter Melody, like as a kid,
It was a good
because
name.
of that. I was just like, my daughter's gonna be named Melody. It's just
I don't think I
that
would name
movie.
my
I love
daughter
that
Melody, but
movie.
I think it is a good name.
I only know one
I wouldn't
person
do it
named
now,
Melody
but-
IRL, and they are very okay.
Don't know anyone named
I think it's a
Melody.
fine name.
Yeah.
All right, so Beauty and the Beast.
Belle?
Belle is arguably one of the most interesting characters in terms of the fact that she's like actually like intelligent. She like reads like nobody's fucking business.
She is.
That's like her only trait though.
She is intelligent. I mean, I feel like she has more traits. Like, she's pretty fearless.
Yeah.
I would say, like, for her circumstances, she goes out into the woods to find her father by herself because the horse Philippe comes back without him.
I mean, she also puts in the work of like helping.
Yeah,
the
once
beast
she
come out of
understands,
his
yeah,
shell.
because even when
She
like
reads to him.
Yeah.
Like she literally helps him learn to read.
Yeah.
Like she is patient with him. She understands why he has closed himself off and
when the town goes to like mob the place, she's trying to like help protect him.
yeah. Because she wasn't
Yeah.
trying to leave him because she was scared. She just wanted her father.
She was worried about her father because
Yeah.
when she sees the father in the magic mirror, is he already like getting thrown into the loony bin?
Yeah, I think so.
That's what I thought.
And I think that's
That's
why
what
she
provokes
said-
her to
I
go.
think that's why the beast says
She's getting
that she
she's
can-
getting thrown into the loony bin when she's already there because the,
The
whole
father.
the whole plan
Oh,
is
he's-
enacted so that she witnesses it and
So
she
then-
has to marry Gaston to get him to stop doing
So
it.
then why does
Why does
the
she
beast
go
let
back?
her go?
She goes back because she sees him in the woods looking for her.
Oh.
Right.
He is trying to get back to her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And he's like dying in the cold and sick.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
he's like, go save him. That's what happens.
Yes, you're right.
Um,
But I feel like is Belle above Ariel?
No.
I don't think so.
But I think she's A.
Low A?
Yeah.
I would agree.
yeah, I can be okay with that.
I could agree with that.
Yeah. Jasmine.
S.
Okay.
I agree S tier.
Well, I'm already outvoted. I was gonna say high A, if only for the fact that, and I also read this in the facts, but I feel like the trivia, but the movie also kind of lends itself to it. That like in the beginning, she seems like she's gonna be way more like independent and like competent than she ends up being, because in the last like third, she is constantly being captured and not doing
Yeah, but
anything.
I don't-
But that's not her
I
fault.
don't care about
but in the beginning, she's like super competent, right? Like she's doing all her shit, and apparently it's because they were
in
originally
the
going
end,
to have
she's
her save
using,
herself all the
sexual
time.
games to
Yeah, she does.
her
and
favor.
Yeah,
she is
love
the only
that.
one that does that. Yeah.
Love that.
How much more competent do you need her
But,
to be
like,
in that position?
But like, look,
Yeah.
what I'm saying is, I'm not trying to like hold against her that she was captured. I just do think that it is a lesserment of her character. That
I
that
don't think so.
because like I feel like watching the movie itself, you feel like there
You feel like
is
she-
that version of her that like would have broke out of that hourglass and whatnot, but like it's not there, and it just feels a little lacking in the context of what.
I don't know.
gave
This
her.
sounds. What's that actress name that had the stupid interview with Snow White? That she's
Zegler.
Zoe
Zegler.
Zegler.
that she's gonna
Rachel
be the
Zegler.
fighter that everyone knows she can be. Like,
Well, no, because apparently Jasmine was also originally going to break herself out of a lot of that stuff, and then they just didn't have the time, and they were like,
But that's
She
what I'm
doesn't.
saying. Like, I feel like
think
Jasmine's
that that's a
circumstances in the
problem.
last third, I don't think are her fault.
yeah,
They are.
and I don't think that that's.
And I don't think they
even-
did- detract from her
I know it's,
either.
Yeah.
but I don't know. I just feel like it's a little
if
worth
we
mentioning.
didn't have that last third, we wouldn't have her in the sexy red outfit.
True.
Like, are you willing to get rid of the sexy red
I'm
outfit
not.
for her to
So-
not be captured?
So glad I have two women on this, so it doesn't sound like I am objectifying anybody.
Like which of the two is more
It's
beneficial?
not just like, wow, the guy in this podcast fucking sexualizing all these characters. Like, no, the women here are. No, I think I do think S. I will agree. I do
Yeah.
agree. I just wish we got a little more out of her. Is what my point.
I can see what you're saying. I will just.
But
not-
she does do a lot. She does escape on her own. She does
Yeah.
like live. She does steal the fucking fruit.
Yeah.
And is like, I'm not paying for that.
And she's a fucking pole vaulting champion.
yeah, she is. And their duet, incredible.
A whole new
Um,
world. Okay.
And she has a fucking pet lion or tiger. Sorry,
Tiger.
rad.
A Whole New World is the best Disney love song duet they have ever made. Hands down. Like, name me one better one. Mine, like, the only thing that I could see coming second to it is I See the Light from Tangled.
Yeah.
Like, even Beauty and the Beast and that iconic ballroom scene.
Yeah, but neither of them are singing.
Yeah.
Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. So, like, that's Mrs. Potts singing it. Fucking.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, like, I mean, like, Can You Feel the Love Tonight is also a good one, but they're not
It's
singing
not
it.
Yeah.
the same
Yeah.
energy, you know, as them singing the duet.
Yeah, which is why I'm also like wouldn't bring up the Tarzan one because it's just Phil Collins.
Yeah.
because it's not a musical. No one sings in that movie.
I think that's also why I never cared for Tarzan, because it's not a musical.
Well, a lot of the movies they started moving away from musicals because they were
I
like they
know.
weren't selling, so that's why they stopped
know.
doing it. But I mean,
but
fucking
also
rocks.
Emperor's New Groove is not a musical, and that's one of my favorite movies of all time.
honestly,
But
Emperor's New Groove has some of the
on
greatest sight gags
Vibes
Yeah.
alone,
in general.
whereas
movie.
Tarzan does not have the
It's a
same
good
vibes.
show too.
I never watched the show, but I heard it's
I
good.
did watch some of that show as a kid.
It was a good show. Hercules had a good show. Little Mermaid had a good show.
I don't think I watched any of those.
Me
Good
neither.
shows. I'm pretty sure
Um,
they're on Disney Plus.
I'm sure they are.
Who are we on? Jasmine.
We just did.
Yeah.
We just did.
We just did.
so we
Oh,
finished on
Jasmine,
Jasmine.
yeah,
All right,
sorry.
yeah. So then,
She's
so
an S tier.
Nala.
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 A.
I would say B tier. Same with Simba.
She does find Simba on accident, but she does do that to save that, which leads to the saving
To
of her
have him
kingdom.
come back for Pride Rock. I agree.
But I feel like they both put in about the same amount of effort in terms of like wherever we put Simba. I feel
Heidi?
like Simba,
yeah,
Nala should be the same.
Yeah.
She
He
does.
had- 'cause
She
he
does.
had
She
low
does
B.
give active fuck me eyes though.
For right now, we can leave her in high, but
Okay.
she could change.
She is the only
because
character that gives me fuck me eyes.
That's not true. Jasmine, I just said Jasmine uses her sexuality as
But
a
she
weapon.
does not give fuck me eyes
She
to
actually
Aladdin.
does.
She
Oh,
does.
she
To
just
Aladdin?
she just kisses Jafar.
To Aladdin, I guess not. No, when before they kiss, she's like, "Oh,
Look
Oh,
at
that
you.
is
Yeah.
true. Yeah, that is fair.
Sultan, wow."
Yeah.
You know,
But like different intent.
I mean, yeah, but it's still there.
Yeah, yeah, that's fair.
But I feel like Nala definitely.
I
beat
feel like
because-
same as Simba.
Same as Simba, because that's not the
Yeah.
point of the movie, you
Yeah.
know?
Pocahontas.
I mean, she's better than John Smith for
Well, yeah.
sure.
So
I
it's hard because I like Pocahontas so much more than like Cinderella and Snow White. So like it feels.
I know. I was
wrong.
gonna say I can't put her in C tier.
Yeah, like it feels wrong putting her there, but it's so hard because like romantically, like it's not.
I don't know. She was ready to lay her life.
But that's more for like her people, like not really.
No, because the chief was gonna kill John Smith,
I guess.
and she was like, "No, I love him on the rock."
Yeah.
She was like, "Smash my head in, Dad."
Dad.
I just like she is as a character very competent on her own.
Great design.
Great,
as
Great
well.
design.
great design.
That
she,
hair?
colors in the wind,
Iconic.
a banger
All
of a
the
song.
yeah,
All the songs are really
so
good.
The one that she sings when she's going down
Just
the
around the
river,
riverbed?
yeah,
You
I
don't
think
like
it's
that
Such a good song.
is okay.
You're
No,
so
no, you're
wrong.
wrong.
Just
That
Around
song
the
is
Riverbed
so good.
Is so good.
I think "Colors in the Wind" is the
He's
best
superior,
song in
yes.
the movie.
You're absolutely right.
I
Also,
do think-
Drums of War, underrated, iconic.
Oh no,
banger.
Drums of War is good. Yeah,
So good.
Where to put her though?
I think low B tier is the only realistic place we can put her.
Okay, but so
But
this is so hard.
Is she
This
better
is
than
what
Nala?
this is the same shit that I get to when I'm rating anime. Like looking at what I have there, it feels wrong.
Oh,
it
yeah.
does feel
If
wrong.
I look at my other shows that are
It
all the same
feels
number, I'm like, there's
fucking-
no way
Yeah,
that's
like
the
it
same as
feels
this.
wrong. Like I just have to like feel in the moment and just be like, this is this. Okay,
Yeah.
never look back. Just
Abs-
never look at it again.
Absolutely, I've looked at my rankings
Wait,
and been
who-
like, that's
these
not
shows are
right.
not equal.
Yeah,
Who's
like-
in B right now?
B is Nala and Aurora. Like
Okay, I feel like she's
She's
better
equal to-
than Nala, but not as good as Aurora. In between.
But right now, Nala's above Aurora, so like we gotta
no,
like
she's
move
not.
all of that. That's what we just said before.
That
said
Nala
Nala's
is
We
above
put
Aurora?
Aurora. We said Aurora was we said she was low B, and we said Nala was high B.
Is Simba high B? Was
that's
Simba
what we
high
said.
B?
Simba was low B.
I was
But
saying Nala
Oh,
and
but
Simba were
we
the same.
talked about that. We said that she put in a little bit more work, so she was a high B, even though he was
so
a low
can
B.
we just have
So we have to-
Pocahontas in between? Middle B?
I feel like Nala is not above either.
But she
I
put in
feel
more
like-
work.
No, I feel like Nala is above Aurora, but I don't think she's above Pocahontas.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like this feels
So-
wrong. Like it just feels wrong. Like I don't know what to do.
I feel like
so we're saying Nala's in
Okay,
the middle
we can
and
come
Pocahontas
back
is
to
on
it
top of B.
technically we're not supposed to be
True.
like
Okay,
moving them.
Just
All right,
put
so
her in
put-
B for right
yeah.
now, and then we'll figure that out. But
I
I,
don't
feel
know how to
like
spell Pocahontas.
Oh,
Pocahontas.
POCAHONTAS.
It's
POC.
nope.
Okay. all right,
Doesn't
whatever.
matter.
no.
No.
It doesn't matter.
Scribbles.
Esmeralda S tier.
That's the wrong movie. That's Meg.
No.
Oh, you were over
I just
Hercules.
moved my.
Oh, I looked at that.
I just
was like-
scrolled up.
Oh, okay. I was just
No,
like, that's the wrong thing.
Esmeralda S tier.
Again, I have no context for
What
Esmeralda
did-
either.
Yeah, I only have looks.
So
what
so
does
give,
she do?
give your
Yeah.
argument like you gave for
Phoebus.
Phoebus.
Okay.
What does she do?
Okay. Well,
I know she's nice.
design alone S tier.
I know,
Design
but we're not.
alone, yes.
We're doing
Okay.
the whole package.
The red dress.
Iconic.
Yeah.
Damn.
Incredible.
Anyway. Okay. So what does she do?
I guess she does nothing. If he's going, what does she do?
She gives confidence to the Hunchback.
True.
Yeah,
big
she's
thing.
nice.
Quasimodo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Quasimodo. I couldn't fucking remember his name. Quasimodo. She breaks him out of his shell. She
Makes for a little horny.
yeah makes him have an amazing song with Hellfire.
Yep.
she is actively like fighting against Frollo. She is trying to like make sure her people aren't killed.
But she does something.
I mean, she's in the like effort of like trying to protect anyone that's like being like
Targeted.
yeah. But in terms of like actively doing stuff. She is constantly like giving grief to all the guards and running away from them and still doing her thing. Like she is actively doing things and like fighting against the man in the way she can.
Right.
But she's not like stopping a house from being burned down. Mostly because like during the whole final climax, she's like captured.
A.
I would also go with A. Sorry. Just take it for what it is.
Design S.
Design
Sounds like she's. I could have even gone B with what
put
she
Phoebus,
sounded
look,
like.
We put Phoebus in A tier.
Yeah, that's
I think
exactly
they can
what
be
I just
an
looked,
A
yes.
tier couple.
Yep.
Okay. Fine.
And Jane and Tarzan will also be an A
she's-
tier couple.
No, I'm gonna fucking fight on this. I swear to God.
Meg S.
Meg S.
S.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. Good. Mulan S.
What is?
What?
Okay, hold on. So
What?
About
I know
Meg?
I just watched this and I feel bad. But what
Okay.
does Meg actively do?
For their relationship?
Because a lot of the movie is hindering him.
Well, yeah.
What
'cause
does she
she's kind of a
actively
villain.
do?
For the relationship or in general? Like, to help?
I guess in the relationship.
I mean, she's
She is actively hindering him
well,
and then
well,
breaks his heart.
Well, here's the thing. She is into him, but the problem is she has a contract with Hades. That either she breaks the contract and dies.
Well, okay, because
Or she goes along. She has there's no like loophole.
I mean, she's an
I would
S
like
for
I
me
would like to
because
point out
I love a tsundere.
I know this is like nitpicking, but I've always thought this for a really long time. The deal that Hades makes with Hercules is like you lose your powers, but no harm will come to Meg, right? She could have just like grabbed a thorn bush and that would have broke it. Like no harm at all. Like if she pricked herself, that's harm.
She didn't know about it, did she?
She was there.
She heard?
Yeah, she's there.
Oh.
Oh yeah, because she tries to tell him not to do it.
And
Oh.
yeah, and
I
then
haven't
when she
seen it.
does
'Cause
her,
he
then when
loses
she
his
does
strength.
yeah, and then when like the column does collapse,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
she's
crushed by
like,
a column.
he's like, he gets his strength back.
yeah.
She's like, I got hurt, you know. So like, she acknowledges it.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I know they don't do it for a reason. I'm just saying. I always kind of thought about it as
Right.
like a loophole. Like no harm at all. Like she could have just like pricked herself, and that would have been harm, and then he got his powers back. It's nitpicking. I've always thought that.
But I feel like Meg.
but like she,
that
Unless
doesn't-
it had to be like deathly harm.
it just
Yeah.
says harm. The
Yeah.
deal
They're
was
nice
just
and vague.
harm.
There might have been fine print.
nice and vague.
No, because they just shake on it. He doesn't sign anything.
Well,
I don't think.
But I
think he
feel
signs
like
anything.
you know what it is. It's not even. I think in terms of Meg, you can feel the chemistry between them.
You can feel the chemistry between Esmeralda and Phoebus.
I'm not saying you can't, but I'm saying because you're asking
well,
like, what
you
does she
should have
do
told
to
us that because we
Well-
told you that we didn't know, and you had to tell us.
Well, as a like a couple and whatnot, they are constantly like protecting and helping each other.
Right.
Like she finds him after
We
he gets
told you.
shot by an arrow
We
and
told you that
okay,
we were
all right,
blind.
fine, all right, fine. I'll give more context. She finds him after he gets shot by an arrow, and then brings him to Quasimodo so that way he like won't die
You don't
and he
think
can take
A
care of
is
him.
fair for her?
I'm just saying if we're putting Meg and A, I feel like they're kind of
No,
equal.
Meg is S.
Sorry, S. Sorry, that's what I meant. Then I feel like they're kind of equal. She brings her Phoebus, who is going to die, like to Quasimodo's, like protect him, like take care of him, and then runs back to like go to her hiding place to tell all the people that like Frollo's fucking losing it. And then like they are constantly just kind of
Meg
back and
does
forth
stuff to help. I can't think of what it is because I haven't seen it in years, but she does. She gets him to like go somewhere, or she tells Phil, or she does. I know that she does.
She does tell Phil.
She does tell Phil.
And she
Yeah.
recruits the his Pegasus.
Yeah.
Phil
His
is
Pegasus that he named Pegasus.
So
Yeah.
when she breaks his heart, and he takes the deal, and he's like, "I got to go stop the Titans anyway."
Yeah.
Or the Cyclops, which is weirdly a Titan in that version of the story. She goes to find Phil to be like, you got to stop him, convince him not to do it because he's gonna fucking get himself killed.
Right.
And she always tries to tell him to not do stuff for her. That helps.
I feel like Esmeralda and them are the same level.
But we don't know.
Right, but like, then I feel like I should get the say in it.
I feel like Mike has a strong enough argument to put her in.
I feel
S-tier.
like I can,
Esmeralda,
yeah,
I
like
mean.
I feel like she's at least S. If you want to say lower, that's fine. But I feel like they both earn it.
I think Mike has a strong argument for S tier for Esmeralda.
At the very least, she does save Phoebus's life.
That's a pretty good. Pretty
She
good.
gets him out of the fucking river and hauls his ass through
You think she's better than
Paris?
Ariel?
Paris,
If they're
Notre Dame,
yeah,
Paris, yeah.
Well, I don't know if it's Paris, but
France.
it's France.
Yeah.
She hauls him from the fucking outskirts of the city all the way to Notre Dame to get him there.
You think she's better than Ariel?
She's
Because
so
to-
hot, dude.
Because to put
Like-
see, just that alone, you hesitated.
That
We're
means
not
no.
going. Yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Ariel
Like,
also saves Eric's life.
exactly. I'm telling you, this is a correct place for her. See. Like you have to think about where these other people
you
are.
are correct.
Yes.
You are.
Right, but
Because
like,
you have
but
to
she
think about that.
Okay, but like, I feel like in terms of like what they're doing, like I feel like then like the looks gets her in. But I'm just gonna be. I'll accept that. It's fine. Whatever. I think.
I'd accept moving her before Belle, but we're like not doing finals
Yeah,
now, so
it's
we
fine.
can do that later. But I'd
Um,
accept that, like if you want.
Wait, you ever under Bell?
Well, I just wrote them.
Okay, I was like,
They're
hold
not in
up,
an
hold
order
up.
yet.
This isn't final
This is not in order.
Well, yeah, but you were like, I'll move her. I was like, what do you mean?
because we said low A.
That's what you guys said.
Yes.
Okay, well, disagree with that. It's at least
So,
high A.
I'm putting them near
okay.
where they should
Mulan.
be, but it's not final.
Highest kill count of all any Disney character. So
S tier.
S tier. She kills 1,994 people
Oh my god.
because it's an army of 2,000 invading Huns.
Yeah.
and 6 live
She
from that
got 'em.
avalanche. So
Got him.
she has the highest kill
Highest
count.
body count
yeah, the highest
of
body
any
count.
Disney
And if you count the
princess.
horses, then it's 3,994
Oh, I don't want to think about the horses.
Not the horses.
because she kills all of the horses
Oh,
and them.
the horses.
So yeah.
Yeah, Mulan easy S tier.
Easy
Yeah.
S tier.
Mulan and Li Shang S tier couple. Let's go.
All right. The war begins.
Okay.
Jane, S tier.
A.
Why do you think not?
I mean, I haven't seen Tarzan in years, but she always just was whatever to me, and
Okay.
that's why.
So Jane shows up, prim and proper fucking English woman, right?
Design wise, she's very nice to look
Design wise, especially when she like gets to like not in the
Yeah.
puffy dress. S tier design.
Yeah.
Anyway, she gets there. She's all prim and proper. I mean, she's still like a bit like nuttier than like I would guess regular like English people from the fucking 1900s were. But like whatever. Meets Tarzan. Immediately is like, oh, fuck the proper stuff. Because throughout the movie, she gets less and less proper. She starts dressing less frilly and like
Right.
English proper, and adapting to him. She learns ape for him very quickly. She learns how to fucking vine grind in like a week, however long they're there.
I
but like
understand.
very short, where it took Tarzan years.
But what does she do for him?
She shows him the outside world, shows him that he is not the only human to exist because he doesn't even know what he is.
Right.
She then shows him the introduction of what love is because she exists there and then loves him back. She teaches him how to speak human. She teaches him about the world, how to draw, what the meaning of the universe and other shit is, and offers to take him back to the humans in England, where he could be with the rest of his kind if he wanted to, which nobody else could do.
Low A, just like Tarzan.
Just
Yeah.
She learns a whole ass language. For
I
this
know,
girl-
but I
guy.
have, like, no-
and learns how to swing on vines and grind on vines and stays in the jungle with him and doesn't go back to England.
All right, so let me ask you. Is she above Esmeralda?
I think Esmeralda should be an S tier. So you're asking the wrong person.
Is she above Esmeralda?
She
Who's
stays in a jungle for a
who's-
man.
Who's
Of
higher?
the two, who
Yes,
do you want
who's
in
higher?
S tier?
No, that's not what I'm asking him. You're jumping ahead.
I mean, I want her in S tier, but if we're going off of in terms of like where you've put her in A, then yes, she is above Esmeralda because
Okay.
at the very least she gives up all of her connections
Is she
to the
better
real
than
world to
Ariel?
stay in.
Yeah, you think
Absolutely.
you think she's better than Ariel?
Yeah, Ariel can go see her family.
No, she becomes a human permanently.
She can walk to the water.
But
Her dad can swim up to her. She can never
but
see
that's-
anyone in England ever again.
that's not how that works.
It totally is though.
No.
She becomes a human. The dad sees her on the boat. Like they've interacted post-human.
No, they don't.
They do because
They-
he's there
they-
at the wedding.
Yes, literally for special occasions, they like send fish to like as an invitation to be like, it's been 10 years, I'm having a child. Like,
Yeah.
like
That's a
it's.
sequel. That doesn't count.
But that's what I'm saying is
They
like,
interact.
It's the same
She
thing.
never sees anyone
she
again.
gives up her life.
But also,
Jane
doesn't
gives up
she-
everything.
But doesn't Jane like not like the stuffy England lifestyle anyway?
yeah.
No, she was fine with it.
I thought she
No,
was
I
like
thought
not
she didn't
into
like
it.
She has no problems about it being in England. She was actively going back. Like
Oh,
and then
okay,
she-
I thought she wasn't into it.
no, she just wanted to stay with him. She was just sad about leaving him.
Oh, okay.
But no, she has no problem with England at all. She never says anything bad about it. Actually, she was happy to be
Well,
going
then-
back. She was just sad that she never got. She was going to be leaving him.
Well, if she doesn't want to leave him, then she clearly doesn't care enough about England.
No, she
She's
loves
like,
him
this
more.
This is a easy sacrifice.
I'm just my point. No, because she gets on the boat and she's like, I guess I'll go. And then the dad's like, you love him. You should be with him. Like
Okay. Strong argument.
she leaves the entire
Again,
known
I
world
personally
to
have
hang out
no-
with Tarzan.
I don't
No
think
stakes
she's
in this
above
game because I
Ariel,
don't care
and
about
I don't
Tarzan.
think that Ariel's S tier, so I don't think that Jane is S tier.
But would you put her above Belle? I think yes, based
Yeah,
off of
that's fine.
the
Ariel
arguments.
didn't have to learn a new language. Ariel didn't have to
Ariel
learn how
was
to live in a
fucking mute,
jungle.
bro.
She got her fucking voice back.
I know, but come on.
Like
She had to learn to communicate for that time. It's the same amount of time that she learned the language. Got him.
But like
But
she knows English. She
and-
understands
and-
it.
Ariel
Oh.
had to learn how to walk as a person and adapt to life on the surface.
yeah.
I feel
And
like
that bitch did it in
I
3
just
days.
don't think that she's above Ariel, and Ariel's not S tier, so I can't put Jane in S tier.
just don't agree.
Put her in high A just behind Ariel.
I would agree with
I
that.
think
But
that's
yeah,
fair.
I think that's fair. And that's much higher than we put Tarzan, so I think you should be happy.
This is as best of a like
Compromise.
compromise as we can get.
We wanted to put her at the bottom of A before. So.
Pacha's wife, honorable mention A tier.
I agree.
Yeah.
He's so upset.
Atlantis,
Kita,
design wise A tier or S tier. Sorry,
design wise, S tier for Sherzies.
takes off that shawl and
But
you're like,
I think she's the
Bottom
same
A?
as.
Or-
I was gonna say I feel like she's the same as Milo, like B tier.
but she's way more interesting looking.
And
I know,
I feel
but-
like from at least
Designs
what you
are playing a
described-
factor.
You're right.
At least what you described, it kind of seems like she likes him a little bit more, whereas he's so obsessed with Atlantis. Like, it seems like she's a little bit more into their relationship, at least from what you described. I haven't seen it in years, so that might not
I
be
think-
true.
And again, we have had designs come into play, so I feel like that does affect.
I
yeah.
think you're.
and it's the bottom of A, and
I
he
think-
was
okay,
He
you-
was near the top of B, so it's
True,
not that far
true.
off of each other.
I think of the two, like Milo versus Kita, she's definitely above him. So yes, bottom.
I
A.
would also be fine with the top of B. That doesn't bother me.
but I feel like she's
if
better
that
than the
made you
people
feel-
in B.
I feel like design kicks her into A.
If that made
I
you
agree.
feel better,
I
like,
think she's better than the people in
yeah,
B.
because
So
I think
yes,
design
bottom
kicks
A.
her into A.
is
yeah.
it just KITA? Do we know?
K I
I don't know,
Kita
yeah.
K-I-D-A, I think.
No idea.
Let me look it up. What's next, Michael?
Next is Lilo and Stitch. They're
Nani?
sister.
yeah,
Yeah.
Nani, I guess. Nani, design S. but,
Also, yes, that's the correct one.
same as
No.
the love interest.
No.
He was A, wasn't he?
Yeah, but I don't think she.
Do you think she's lower?
Yes.
I think she's wrangling her sister best she can.
But for relationship wise,
Oh.
as a love
She
interest,
is kind of.
she kind of
she-
sucks.
But she's putting her family first.
I know, but she still kind of sucks. I'm not saying she belongs in like C or D. Like I'm not kicking her far. I just don't think she belongs where David does.
I just feel like David is like, hey,
'Cause
you have
David-
time for me, and she's
David
like, I
can do
don't.
both. Like David's willing to wrangle the family, save everything, save the world from alien. Like
Right,
he's
right.
willing to do
Yes,
it all.
I agree, but
I just think she's like
High B.
above Aurora, below Pocahontas.
Below Pocahontas?
I just feel like
Yeah,
knowing
Pocahontas
people
was
that
willing to
were
give up her
knowing
life.
people in this
True.
situation, I feel like it's like they just don't think they have the time for it, and they can't.
Because Nani feels
Which
like she
doesn't
can
feel like it's
barely
a-
handle taking care of Lilo.
Yeah,
And
'cause she's
she-
got the fucking
and
CPS showing up
and
all the
the whole
time.
reason why she's even like avoiding him is because she doesn't want to
She doesn't think she
make
has the-
that his responsibility.
Yeah, and she
Yeah.
doesn't think that she has the time, and like she doesn't want to put that on him, and like she's barely handling this. She can't. She's like, I don't think I can.
I
Handle the
agree
relationship.
that I don't think she's as high as David.
Again, we don't have to like
but I would
set
put
in
her.
stone, but B.
I would put her high B or bottom A.
Put her in the
I-
middle for now.
Yeah, put her
we'll
in
move her.
between for
Yeah.
right now.
We didn't do Treasure Planet, Brother Bear, Meet the Robinsons,
Tiana.
Tiana.
Okay, so Naveen was C. Tiana is at least B.
At the very least, B.
Yeah.
I
I like her design a lot.
Her design is very good. She's got some good songs.
She does have
She
really
does
good
have good
songs.
songs.
I think the best song in the movie though is by the villain.
Oh,
Yes.
what's his name?
And Keith David. Oh well,
I
Keith David. Let's be real here.
yeah, the villain song is the best
What
song.
is his name?
Keith David.
No.
Might as well. be.
Dr. Facilier?
Yes.
Um, but
I feel like
romantic, like I feel like her character is better just about her dream than like their relationship.
to be fair, she sees a frog. It's like, I'm a prince. Kiss me. This will solve the problem. And she almost immediately is like, all right.
True, but then once she turns into a frog,
She is pissed.
she's like, this was not the fucking deal.
Yeah.
What
But
the
she
hell
does,
is this?
She does, she does go with it.
I guess so.
Like,
There's no choice.
I mean,
Yeah.
She could have just not kissed him.
Oh, I thought you meant like.
Oh, no,
as-
no,
I
I
thought
mean,
you
like,
meant
no.
post-frog.
Yeah,
I was like,
I was like, she has no choice. She has to
She can't
undo the
unfrog.
frogging.
Not kissed him.
Like, yes,
Yes, she could have not kissed him, but like,
But she wanted to make her dream happen.
Yeah, and he was lying.
Yeah.
exactly.
But she was willing to put that on the line.
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel like I want to
Low
give her more
B.
credit for the fact that she's like a working class. Like, she's working her ass off.
She works
But like
hard, but
romantically.
Yeah, I know.
it's about the love
Yeah.
interest aspect.
Like at least she's not an asshole like Naveen is, which pushed him to C.
Right. So I feel like she's at least mid B.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
That feels like a valid choice.
Yeah.
Rapunzel.
So Flynn Rider is
S
top,
tier.
but I don't think Rapunzel is a hot take. She's not my favorite. I kind of think
I-
she's low-key annoying.
I
Not too annoying that like I don't like her or anything, but like
I think she's
they're
B.
just not.
They're not on the same level.
Yeah, not at all.
yeah, I feel like she's fine.
But also,
Yeah.
I will
I'd put her to B.
Just because Tangled is one of my favorite Disney movies, I will defend that she's probably annoying because she's literally only
By
interacted
herself,
with one
yes.
fucking person in
I-
her whole
I-
life.
I also
agree
will
with
say
that.
she turns 18 and Flint's like 26.
And no, their age difference isn't that.
It's 8 years. It's in the trivia. He's 26.
All right, well, she just
I think
made
they
it
changed
to
for the
that
show. I don't think it's
legal line.
they
all
are,
right.
they are 8 years apart.
Wow.
But anyway,
but also
He starts
again,
falling for her before she's 18 too.
Again, I think I have a bias because she's also extra annoying in the show. She has some choices in the show that make me angry, and then
but try and take
I know
the show
and
bias away.
and I am trying to.
But I feel like B is fair.
I think
I don't
by
think
looking at the other people in
B.
Tomorrow I was gonna run to. You can keep talking.
Okay.
Oh.
The other
Sure.
people in B.
the other people in B. Again, like trying to like look at the other people, it kind of feels like wrong because
She's not C tier though.
No. I'm not trying to put her that low.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out if she's A or B is the problem. Because trying to look at the other people, like her and Flynn do have so much for their relationship and developing
And
like
such
helping-
strong chemistry.
Exactly. That I'm like, maybe she should be low A because
It
I
might
feel
just
like
be
she should be
tacos,
like
you're feeling.
above Kita and Nani.
I agree with that, especially because if I'm allowed to use the argument that A Whole New World is like the best Disney duet, and that helps to have Jasmine be an S tier, I feel like saying I See the Light is close second to A Whole New World should be a good enough argument to put her
So then
in
she
A
has
tier.
to be.
What's happening?
She has to be
Rapunzel,
A.
we're putting her in A tier.
How did she get up to A?
Because we're looking at the other people and it's just not.
It doesn't make sense for her to be in B tier.
Who's in B?
Nala, Pocahontas, Tiana, Aurora. It's just not the same. And if you think about like her relationship with Flynn and like how much they do and like the chemistry they have and like it's just not the same as the other
Alright.
people.
I would
that
just
it's-
yeah.
and
I
like
mean,
if she has to be above Kita and Nani. Like it's just
Yeah. The relationship
yeah.
is too real.
okay.
That's
you
just,
know?
it's just how it works. Just
It's
gotta-
too good.
I feel like when we read this out, when we're gonna put them in order, we might knock some people lower
Which is
Maybe,
fine.
yeah, we
But
could do that.
because I feel like she might fit B,
so
and
far
other
we,
people need
so
to be
far
lower
we have
than.
no
Right.
D or F, so people can definitely get knocked.
yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Not that we don't have anyone in F.
Honorable
There's probably
mention
no one with F.
of
Jane Lynch.
Jane Lynch.
Jane Lynch S tier, baby.
Also, I know we're doing love interest, but as a princess, I think I am spacing on her name. The girl, the actual princess.
The little girl.
Yeah, she's a princess.
She's a little girl.
No, I'm not. No, that's why I said forgetting love interest is in terms of royalty.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying. In terms of royalty
whatever
in
her
general.
Vanellope.
Vanellope, I do think she is a top tier royalty.
Oh yeah.
That's what I was saying.
I think
Not
she's
as a,
cute, but I think she's really annoying.
She is annoying.
But like the scene when in Wreck-It Ralph 2
They
where she
have a
runs
really
into the
adorable-
princesses,
Yeah.
and like
there's
she's
a-
like, guys, sweatpants, and like they're talking about how much they love, and they're like, do you need help?
Yeah.
Like I know it's a joke. I get
Animals
the
talk
point.
to you? No. Kidnapped or enslaved? No.
Do you guys? Do I need to call?
Yeah.
Like, it's just. I think she's very fun.
Yeah,
I think
she's
she's a
fun.
very fun like princess to be introduced to. Just.
Yeah. I also
Just
really
change
like
the
her
dynamic.
relationship with Ralph. It's
Yeah.
very adorable.
I was just saying in general as royalty. I do
thought
think
you were
she's
trying to put
pretty
her on
great.
this list. I
No,
was like,
no.
I'm not doing that.
Just meant in
Okay.
general.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yes.
All right, Frozen.
Okay.
So we're not including Elsa.
No, we're doing both.
We are.
We are putting both on this list.
Okay.
Elsa,
This is for you two to fight about.
Yeah.
Elsa, high key F tier. She just fucking ruins everything. She's
Not F tier.
like she honestly
Isn't she like killing like her sister or something? Like
not on purpose,
Yeah,
but like
no.
kind of.
So like for her, because there's no love interest,
Honestly,
it's hard to
no.
like.
Elsa,
you're just basing her off
Elsa
of her
is in
character.
F tier. The parents are F tier. Like
Maybe she
what
needs to be an
piece
honorable
of
mention
shit
because there is no relationship to base it off of.
parents?
she should be an honorable mention. She should
Yeah,
be
I
on
guess
the
so.
list.
Honorable mention F tier.
Honorable mention. I think she's.
She's
As much
you
as I
didn't see
hate,
the sequel.
as much as I hate Let
I
It
didn't.
Snow because
she
it,
has a little like.
she gets a little better.
She has a little
Fling.
I did hear that. Sequel.
gay.
I did hear that.
Oh,
I did,
okay.
but I did
There's
think
like
that
a-
the sequel. I heard people like weren't that big of a fan of it. I heard it was.
But I
like,
didn't
not
watch
really-
the sequel
sequel.
because I just wasn't into it. Like
I heard the story,
I,
but
I,
people
I,
thought it was
personally
kinda
don't
think
have
it's-
that much like invested in
I
Frozen.
think it's worth it to at least.
Maybe I'll watch it.
I don't
I'll
know.
fill it
I
out.
feel like I got a lot of time on my
I mean,
hands.
I
I am
also
gonna watch
heard-
it, but
Yeah, I
I-
just watch these things because I'm like,
I also
Why
heard the
not?
production of Frozen 2 was like kind of a hot mess. On a separate note,
I didn't know that.
but anyway, honorable
Um,
mention. I will say D tier
if
F
we're
is too
factoring
offensive.
songs Let It Snow, as much as I hated it for being
Let it
played.
snow. Let it go.
Let it go, whatever.
snow.
Let it,
Let it
whatever.
snow.
She is. She's creating snow during that song.
She has a lot of bangers. Dina
she-
Menzel is.
I-
And
S
yes.
tier
She
singer,
is a
so-
Dina Menzel, but like, as much as I hate "Let It Go" for it being everywhere, it is a good song.
And then
Okay,
there's.
it is a good song. The problem is Elsa herself is a piece of shit.
But she does get better in the sequel. Like I think, because the whole sequel, it's like her finding
I
herself.
know,
So
but the
like you're
sequel's
missing
not
a lot.
valid in this argument.
It is to me. Like, I think that she is.
This is an honorable
A.
mention. I feel like we're
It is.
arguing
I'm
this
not.
for
I'm
too
not
long.
writing it. We have 15 minutes left, and we're almost done.
Honorable
Yeah.
mention.
F tier.
Honorable mention A.
C tier. Middle.
A tier for Elsa?
Yeah.
C-
But
that
you
mean-
didn't see the sequel.
Well, balancing
Horrible.
it out means she goes to C.
Automatic
Anyway,
C tier.
With Cinderella
Anna.
and Snow White.
whatever the hell her name is.
Yeah, Anna.
Anna.
Anna?
I know nothing about her, but I feel like she would be very milquetoast.
She's so
She-
fucking annoying.
She is pretty milquetoast.
I
So
hate
she goes
Anna.
with them.
Anna D tier. Real talk though. Worst princess. Worst princess. Tell me I'm wrong, Kat.
All I know about it is that she's kind of milquetoast.
Kat, tell me I'm wrong. You can't.
Which means she goes with Kyrie.
But you haven't seen the sequel.
Does she get better in the sequel?
But I'm thinking about her relationship with Kristoff, and they have cute moments. So like, it's not Cinderella and Snow White C. So it's at least B.
But the sequel is invalid for
It's-
this argument.
It's not. We've been talking about sequels this whole time.
We have, but we haven't been factoring them in. We've been saying that they're invalid.
No.
Yes, we have.
Look, we've been saying that, but Frozen 2 is a real sequel.
That's true. Okay,
So-
just because I didn't watch it, that's valid. That's valid.
It is
it's
a real sequel.
It's
That's
on the list.
Okay, that's extremely valid, but I can't, in good faith, put her above C. I'm sorry.
I'll put her at the bottom of B. I just don't think she belongs in C.
She
with
could be
Cinderella.
top C, above everybody else.
Yeah, I
I
mean, I feel
just-
like like the very little things I
To
do know
be-
about her are very uninteresting.
I don't even think she could be the bottom of B because Aurora's there. Like there are
Aurora is
Aurora's better than her.
better than
but
Anna.
they actually have like a developing relationship and them get engaged and then like
But it's
the
a
things that
different
like,
story. It's a different time. You can't use that as a factor.
You were using that as a factor against fucking Prince Charming, Floral.
Florian, Floral, Prince Floral.
Prince Floral.
Like, I am agreeing, but you were using that as a factor against him. So
I guess that's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
So if we're using it against him, we gotta use it against them.
True.
I was claiming we shouldn't.
I think
But-
I think Anna
I-
top C.
I
Top C.
like
Then maybe they
Because
Cinderella
isn't
and Snow White
Kristoff
need to be like
top C?
bumped down.
I was
Kristoff
ready.
is high B.
I was ready for
Kristoff is high B. He's the top of B.
I mean, I was
you
I
wanna
was
put
I was
Anna
middling
in
on that
C.
one, but that's where he ended up. So look, I can't really argue for this.
top C.
I just like all I have ever heard about her sounds very middling.
She's just kind of annoying. And
Like, I think-
okay, here's my thing, because I only have the context of the first movie, right?
Most important thing is the context of the relationship, right?
That's what I'm getting to. That's
yeah,
what I'm getting to.
Right.
In the first movie, when they are first interacting, she still thinks that Hans is like her
The love of
prince
her
to
life,
be,
yes.
right? And her whole thing is that she's trying to get to Hans to get true love's kiss so that she doesn't freeze to fucking death
Okay.
and turn into an ice sculpture. And Kristoff the whole time is just kind of like fucking around. He's like, yeah, whatever, great. Like, let me help you out. And then we have that
not-
stupid
he's
ass
trying to
song with the
help her more
fucking
than that.
rock trolls. Disgusting. And then
Why do you hate the rock?
they're literally so fucking annoying. I actually don't even like Frozen. I'm not gonna lie. I
my
actually am
God.
actively mad at Frozen constantly.
I don't think she can.
Anyway.
I think I get to rate this.
Anyway.
I didn't know she was a Frozen
She's-
hater.
I'm an anti. I am a Frozen anti.
She was
but
hiding
anyway,
this the whole time.
anyway,
Waiting for the time to
Yeah,
pass.
Frozen just
literally.
makes me mad
Oh my God.
because I don't think it deserves the hype that it gets.
I mean, I do think it was.
I think
overhyped,
Tangled
but I
is
still-
better than
I
Frozen
still
in my
do
humble
like
yet
the
correct
movie.
opinion.
I don't think out of any of the movies, Frozen
Okay.
should have got the sequel.
So,
And I haven't seen it,
But
but
like
I'd
I was
still
saying,
stand by that.
it's not until I feel
but
like
Tangled's got 3 seasons of a show.
I didn't even know that existed.
when
Maybe you should have.
But also,
When
Little
the whole-
Mermaid, whatever, got shows too. So
Yeah,
anyway,
when the
In
whole
the
true love
90s.
thing happens,
Still
it's
counts.
Elsa hugging Anna, and it's like, oh, sisterly love, wow, great.
Also-
She's no longer an ice statue.
Okay, wait.
And then at the very end, her and Kristoff were like,
Okay,
hey,
so-
maybe we could be together.
So my argument for her, bottom B, above Aurora, but bottom B,
Okay.
because Aurora was the bottom. So just right above her, but still bottom.
Okay.
Is Kristoff's the top of B because he always was doing more than her.
Yeah.
Totally will.
He's
because-
just like a good dude.
Yes, because a lot of the movie is about sisterly love, and like they did do that as the front of the movie. And they do it on
Correct.
purpose, and he is, they do that in the back. That they just like added it as like a side thing. But they do have a developed relationship, and I know you have not seen the sequel, but it is there, and they do have their moments, and it is cute, and it is there.
Do you think that the sequel, the moments that they have, because in my opinion, like their love story in the first one does not even qualify.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
my quarrel with you or my one demand is if you feel so strongly about C that she needs to be C, my one demand is Cinderella and Snow White go to D.
I would take that.
Okay.
I would take that
Okay,
in a heartbeat.
then that's fine.
I
If
just
she
can't see
needs-
her
okay,
being in B.
Fine. If that's what, but Aurora also has to go to C then.
That's fine too.
Okay.
Oh
Okay.
no, I don't think Aurora should be in C.
Why not?
No, because she's only a little bit better than Cinderella and Snow White. So if they get
Florian's
bumped down to D, then Aurora by default has to go to C because she's not like leaps and bounds ahead
Alright,
of them.
Yeah.
She was only in B because it felt wrong to put her in C
Fine.
Yeah.
with the other two.
Okay, fine.
So that's like my only thing, because I'm not thinking in the fact of like the rating. I'm thinking of where the people are. That's where
yes,
I'm like
I-
trying to put her.
I understand.
So if you feel so strongly about that C, I'm fine with that. But like the people just gotta move.
Get shifted, I
Yeah,
agree.
That's what it's gotta be.
Okay.
and then I'm fine with that.
Shift away.
All right, cool.
On to the next, Michael.
Honorable mention of Judy Hopps. Where do we put Judy Hopps?
Judy Hopps,
C.
B tier.
I feel like I'd put towards B.
Nick does more than her. What did we say for his honorable mention?
I think we put him in
I
B.
think we put him in B.
Yeah, C feels right.
Uh,
She's kind
Yes,
of a bitch.
she is kind of a bitch. Actually, no. Put her in F
C,
tier.
yeah, C. I'm gonna go C.
She's prejudiced.
So
C tier, yeah.
C feels right.
feels
She,
right.
does,
Honorable
she does.
mention.
She does get that
C.
fucking mace ready.
Yeah.
Yeah. She'd be profiling everybody.
Moana. We honorable mention Maui. So
Yeah.
honorable mention of Moana.
Moana, love
A
Moana's
tier.
design. A tier. I agree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like that's valid.
Yeah. The only thing in Moana that I don't like is the crab song.
Shiny?
Shiny?
Yeah,
I
don't
like
crab. I don't
Shiny.
like
Oh my
Shiny.
god, I love Shiny.
I think it's the worst song.
It's
No.
so funny. It's so good.
Do
Do not disrespect Tamatoa like that.
Raya.
Raya. Don't know it.
We didn't even
Honorable
honorable mention for
mention.
that.
Honorable mention, fucking F tier. I fucking hate Raya.
And
the
also,
Last
Encanto
Dragon.
didn't have anything, but
Maribel, B.
yeah.
She's
We
just
can rate
fine.
her sisters. Honorable mention.
Oh, wait,
Isabella,
which one's the
love
strong
her.
one? Louisa?
Yeah.
S tier.
She's got a banging song.
Yeah.
I heard, I haven't, did I watch Encanto?
I hope so. It's fucking great.
I know. I
Good
feel like I
songs.
did watch it, but then sometimes when I
Incredible
think about it,
songs.
I'm like, wait, did I watch this movie?
Mm-hmm.
I think I did watch this movie, but I don't have that great of a
Also,
memory
let's be
of it.
real. The sister was super hearing. Feels so bad for her.
I know.
Yeah,
what a
right?
terrible life.
Because she can't turn it off.
Nope.
She like is hearing Bruno at all times, so she can hear everybody at all times. I mean, she can hear the entire village having sex at any point. She can hear her parents, her sisters, anyone in her family doing it. She can and like fireworks are a travesty to her. Like,
Oh, I'm sure.
her life. She must have been so happy when the powers went away.
Right? She was probably like, wow, it's so
Like
quiet.
everyone else, power's pretty good.
Yeah.
Hers,
I don't know.
awful.
I feel like
The mom has
But
to
she can
constantly
hone
cook.
in.
the mood changing.
She can hone in, can't she?
They never
Like
say that she
Superman
can
style?
specify.
Because she literally, like, you see her doing that. Like,
Well,
True.
So
I
can't she
don't-
just hone in and listen for like?
I think she can
something?
focus for certain things, but I think Mike is right that
I
she
think
can't
she,
turn it off.
I think she's more that just
But
like she's
can't-
just.
But
I
is
think
it a
she's
low
like, if
drum or
she-
she hearing?
I think she's
clearly?
more
But
just
if
like-
she hears something she doesn't want to hear, can't she just focus on?
no,
something else?
because whenever it shows her clapping, she claps like this, which means I don't think she can turn it off. She does everything with
true,
small sounds.
True.
She does everything with small
She does
sounds.
clap like this, so it's not like a huge sound.
Yeah.
So it's rough.
So I always
Unlucky.
felt bad for her.
Unlucky.
Yeah, did not envy her life.
No, not at all. On to the next.
No, that's it.
That's it.
Oh, that's it.
So
Great
now
job.
now it's ranking.
Okay, now we
Ranking.
gotta figure out what's what.
It's real time.
Real
Yeah.
time. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, not even putting F because we didn't put anyone in F.
Yeah. No.
All right.
I did. Elsa
Do you want to start at the?
and Raya.
Do you want to start at the bottom or the top?
Let's go from the top.
Yeah,
Okay.
Like
because
we
we
did
might
last
be
time.
kicking people down.
Yeah,
not-
yeah.
not-
I feel like
probably
we're
not
clicking
up.
people down.
All right. All right. So we have Mulan, Meg, and Jasmine. Where do we feel?
I feel like Jasmine most top tier.
No,
Followed
I
by
would put
Mulan,
at
followed
top.
by Meg.
Jasmine does.
Meg, I like the design the most, but
Well, yeah,
like
absolutely.
as he said, like,
She
and I
is
like her, and I
actively-
like her character the most.
Yeah, but she is working against them.
but
But it's not her fault. She
But
doesn't
it-
want to work against him. She's contractually obligated.
yeah, it's true.
Well, more.
And
Yeah.
she does help.
I think
I
that
would keep it in this order personally.
Mulan, Meg. So Jasmine before Meg.
No, Mulan, Meg, Jasmine. I would keep it in that order, but I can
feel
be
like-
convinced.
I feel like
okay. I
Moving.
wanna put this out there. Mulan does do nothing for
To
their
build the
relationship
but
at all.
I'm thinking of the sequel, which is
but,
about.
but we're
the
not putting that
relationship.
into.
But it should be because
No.
it has a lot of context.
I mean, you're absolutely right.
it has
about the
so
sequel.
much,
But like,
it has so
because
much context.
because we
It's
also
literally
we also
about their
put Li
relationship.
Shang in S, but neither of them really do anything for their relationship at all.
No. So it is. We talked about this when we were talking about the sequel. He's an asshole for part of it, but he actually does do work. The whole time in the sequel, she's actively like trying to fix it and stuff, even though like.
But we're not counting the sequels for any of the others.
It's true.
But we did.
Especially because the
Or I have this whole time.
we haven't though. We've been
I
outranking
feel like
you on it.
Jasmine, Meg, then Mulan.
Because Mulan is really getting an S because she's fucking cool.
She's getting an S because she's Mulan.
She's not.
Not because she's-
relationship wise, she's probably F.
But also, I don't think it's Mulan's fault that
it's,
The
not, it's not the
chemistry.
movie. It's not the, story for it.
chemistry.
the chemistry is good when she's a
Like, yeah, I
boy.
mean, she is falling for him, but like,
Is she?
I mean, because he meant Mushu's like, what are you doing? Like, don't give me those like goo eyes or whatever the fuck. Like, he makes a comment about it.
I guess.
But like, oh yeah,
She
because
admires him.
she's like, hey, you're a great captain, and Mushu's like, I saw that. Don't think I didn't notice that.
yeah.
But they don't
They're
really
so
do
in
any.
love.
But they like.
Watch the sequel.
She's-
I love Mulan
I'm just
too.
saying,
It's one of my favorites.
She both
That's a
of them
really
don't really
bold
put in
statement.
work, and
I love them. I love the songs. Like
Oh
it's
my
just so good.
which is wild because I think most of the sequels are usually always rated
Horrible.
horribly.
no,
Horrible.
and that's fine. Most of the sequels, I'm like, yeah, I enjoyed my time.
The only
But
sequel that I
Mulan
have
2,
watched-
like I feel so strongly about Mulan.
Lion
2.
King 1.5.
Oh, it's a great sequel.
Yeah, I love that.
But anyway, I feel like it's
Watch that to death.
Jasmine, Meg, Mulan.
Okay, but so
I don't think Jasmine.
what does Jasmine do? That should be the top
Jasmine,
of this list.
Jasmine
Jasmine
is
is-
actively trying to help Aladdin where Meg isn't.
Not even that, but
So I kind of
Jasmine.
do have to agree.
But
Jasmine,
Meg
when
does
she
help.
first meets Aladdin,
when
and
she can.
when she first meets Aladdin
She has
and
the
she sees
contract.
that he's living literally on the streets, there's no judgment, there's nothing, but she's like so interested in him, enthralled with him. Like, she wants to know more about him. She just unfortunately can't because he gets captured. And then when
She does try to stop him from getting executed.
when he gets captured, not even that, she gets lied to. Because she's like,
Yeah.
you have to release this guy right now. Like, what the fuck?
And Jafar's like, oh, I already killed him.
Yeah,
Sorry.
he's already been executed. And then when he comes back as Prince Ali, even when she knows he's lying and she knows it's Aladdin, she's like, she calls him out on his bullshit.
Yeah.
But at the same time, she's like, I understand why you lied, but like, you don't need to with me. Like, I think we're beyond that.
I do agree, even though I do think Meg should
How
be
are
over
you,
her.
How are you going to say, like, I just think A Whole New World puts her above the rest.
Meg, Jasmine, Mulan.
I feel
Jasmine,
like
Meg,
Jasmine
Mulan.
does more work for the relationship.
Jasmine,
Alright,
Meg Mulan, I'm
Jasmine.
sorry.
I feel with you on this, but I think she does do more for the relationship.
If you are also agreeing Jasmine at the top, then
Yeah.
Jasmine's going at the top.
Although I want to put Meg higher.
I
but
know. I
Jasmine,
understand
Meg,
the desire.
Meg, Mulan.
I understand the desire to have Meg be the
And let's be
top
real,
tier girl.
Mulan's really just getting S because she's Mulan, not really because of love
Mulan
interest.
is getting it because of the sequel.
She's getting S in Cat's heart because
Yeah.
of the sequel.
But for us,
she's
it's
a-
really we're just
she's also
we're
badass,
ignoring our
but-
rules
Yeah,
and putting
I
her
know.
at S.
Well, I'm glad that you guys agree because I would have fought heart and soul to put her
We
up
are
there.
breaking our rule for Mulan. Let's
yeah,
be real.
it's fine.
Well, good.
We did the
Alright.
same with
Okay.
Li Shang.
Yeah. All right.
A is Ariel, Jane, Belle, Esmeralda, Rapunzel, and Kita,
Jesus Christ.
and maybe Nani. We have a lot of people here, so there could be some kicking.
All right.
Okay, so-
Nani gets bumped to B.
I agree.
Just out of everyone we just listed, she gets B.
I agree.
Okay.
She gets
Kita, does she stay?
Who's that again?
from
That's-
Atlantis. I think she also gets bumped to B.
Yes. Well, we put her in A for the design. The design
I
kicked
know,
her to
but
A.
actually, now that I think about it, I think
she does
Kita-
actively seduce Milo.
I guess, but like,
She
how
dropped
hard?
that shawl and gave him the
How
look.
hard
I mean,
is it
Milo
to
was-
seduce this man?
Milo was towards the top of B, so she could just kind of match.
She took off that shawl and she gave him the look, and he was like, "All right." Also, the tattoos,
I feel like
white hair.
I feel like
I'm fine with moving her down.
We can bump her to B, but high B.
Kita high B for sure.
But okay, so
But does
moving them
Nani
down.
get bumped down too?
Yes, Nani gets bumped down to
Okay,
B based on
okay.
everybody else.
Okay.
As much as she is, I was really putting her in A just because I'm like giving her the benefit of the doubt of her life being in the way. But like romantically, Mulan's the only one getting a pass here.
Okay, that's
Romantically,
fair.
she
That's
gets B.
valid. That's valid. That's valid.
Okay, so we have Ariel, Jane, Belle, Esmeralda,
God,
Rapunzel.
love interest wise again. They've loved Li Shang and them. That would be fucking F.
I think
Ariel, top.
top. I think Esmeralda over Belle,
Wait.
Jane and Esmeralda, Belle.
No.
and then Rapunzel.
Jane, Esmeralda.
I won't give you both Jane and Esmeralda over
She
Belle.
agrees with me.
No, yeah.
I don't think that she did enough based off of your explanation over Belle. Jane, I'll give you. That's fine.
She saves Phoebus's life. Belle just frees a curse. He was gonna live.
Yeah, but he would have
Forever.
been
Yeah,
but
secluded
the
to
beast was
his.
hotter.
Forever.
She allows him to rejoin
I know.
human population.
And I could change my mind after I see the movie, but based off of what you described, I don't think it's over
So what you think?
Belle.
The same order then?
I think
Jane, Belle, Esmeralda, Rapunzel.
Yeah.
I think I agree.
I don't think
Fine,
I
but
don't
Esmeralda
think-
should get the boost for the design at least. I'm thinking design should kick her over. She's much more interesting than Belle design wise.
I love Belle's design though,
But she is more interesting.
and Belle has multiple costume changes.
Yes, but she
and they're all great.
I feel like she's
That
got more going
fuzzy
on.
Pink cloak.
Also, Esmeralda has a bunch of designs.
I know, but I just love Belle's designs. They're better
She's already
designs
writing,
in my
but I,
humble
I,
yet
I,
correct
I, I
opinion.
think that the design. I think Esmeralda is.
She has good designs. I just don't think are as strong as Belle's. I'm
Disagree.
sorry.
But fine, whatever.
That yellow ball gown is iconic for a
Technically,
reason.
I don't even think she should be above Rapunzel because Rapunzel does so much of Flynn Rider, but you have my bias of the show that I'm allowing her to be below.
Fine. Okay.
Because, and my bias isn't that she did something to Flynn. They have such a beautiful relationship in this show. It's literally a bias to what she did to other characters. Like, it's literally, like, I don't want to, in case
You're
you
like,
guys
she's
watch
just
All right.
annoying.
Yes, like, it's literally just what she does in general, like, that I don't. If anybody watches the show and wants to talk to me about it, like, I'd love to, because I have thoughts, but anyways,
She's
that's
very
that.
passionate.
So B.
Yes. So, B.
Yeah.
Nala, Pocahontas, Tiana, Kita. Is it Kida or Kita?
Kida with
Kida.
a D.
Okay, that's what I have, but I wasn't sure. And then Nani. Where is everybody? 'Cause
Okay.
that's the one that we've like been kind of
I think
moving.
Nala is getting under most of these things.
I agree.
Yes. I think we
Um,
had her too high.
I think
I think either Pocahontas or Tiana should be like the top.
I think Pocahontas over Tiana. Because let's be real,
stakes are bigger for Pocahontas. And she does give up her love for him to stay with her people.
I think Pocahontas has to
Which
be.
doesn't that make her she should be lower? That she gives up her love.
I guess. Well,
And
he
she
has-
chooses a different man.
he has
in the
to
He
leave.
has to go to England though to get
to die on the trip.
Exactly,
'cause
to
he's
die
gonna-
on the boat.
He's going to get infected within 2 weeks
yeah to
and
get
die in a
sepsis and
month.
fucking die. But you know what I mean?
She picks another man in the sequel. I don't know. Whore. Lower.
Jesus
Well,
Christ,
I'm
whoa.
just
But
kidding.
part of why she
Jesus
picks
Christ.
part of
Canceled.
why she picks John Rolfe.
I don't
is
remember the
because
sequel at
the
all.
majority of the sequel
Because in real life, she chose John Wall.
she
Rolfe.
thinks
I
that
didn't even remember it was a
John
love
Smith
triangle.
is dead
But he's there, and it's a love triangle.
later.
Oh.
But so
I didn't
then
even
when
know
it's-
he was
then
in
when
it.
it's
I literally
love
just thought it was a
triangle,
new
like
person.
being a love triangle.
Mm-hmm.
I think she ultimately picks John Rolfe because he like has more of her similar values. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's not that she's picking John Rolfe for like superficial reasons.
No, I didn't.
I know.
I like didn't.
But yeah,
don't
I
know.
think-
I was kidding.
I think Pocahontas has to be top here.
You think she's the top?
Out of this like B tier segment, yeah. Unless you're willing to like, honestly, Heike, I feel like Nala could go down to C.
I think she's I think she's the same as Simba.
So
think
you
she-
still
But
think B tier?
I would think that she should be higher than Simba. So like, it honestly, like, I
You
don't
think
want.
Simba's
Nala
B,
should be
right?
higher?
Yeah. No. Like, so Simba, we kept at B. So like, I wouldn't want to kick her to C because then it feels like she's worse than Simba, and she's not worse than Simba.
Okay, fair
So like,
argument.
you know, I don't
But
want to do that.
So you think it's Pocahontas followed by Nala?
No,
No.
you just said you could see kicking her to C, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
No,
I
I'm
think
saying
Nala
within-
stays in B.
I'm saying within B tier context.
I think she's like bottom B.
Okay.
Where was Simba?
Bottom B.
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
the
so we
same.
could move
She
her
goes
to
to
the-
bottom.
Who?
We have
So we've-
Nala, Pocahontas, Tiana, Kita, Nani. That's who's here.
I feel like it's
Tina. All right, so if Pocahontas is top,
yeah. Tiana,
then Tiana.
Nani, Kita, Nala.
Okay, wait.
Yes.
Pocahontas, Tiana,
Yeah.
and then who?
Nani, Kita, Nala. I feel like that makes the most sense
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Yeah. I
in
think
terms
I'm
of
okay
like
with
the people that are there.
C is just Anna and Aurora.
that. Aurora over Anna.
No.
Same.
Woo! We win.
Hey.
Like,
Sorry, you
that
got outvoted.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm sorry. Anna is a piece of shit.
Aurora's got
asleep.
Aurora's got more song. No, she's only asleep for like the last.
She
10
doesn't
minutes.
have more songs.
Sorry, better songs.
She
Also
doesn't-
better design.
She doesn't have better.
Yeah, the
songs.
design
I do.
is-
I
the
do
design
like
is
her
way
design.
better.
but
She's
I'll give
over.
you that.
Sorry,
I'll
she's
give you
over that.
But like, I don't agree with
I'm
this.
sorry.
Well, sorry, you're
Aurora
outvoted.
over Anna
You
for
haven't
sure.
even seen either one.
Yeah, but you're still outvoted.
Doesn't make any sense.
Sleeping Beauty is a beautiful movie.
It is. You know what it is? It's a different. It's like the look of Sleeping Beauty. Like those movies, they just capture a different
Sleeping
feeling.
Beauty is a gorgeous movie.
Gorge.
And then D, we have Cinderella and Snow White.
Yeah, that's accurate. Cinderella, then Snow White.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
And then F tier is Elsa and Raya.
Honorable mention.
I'm a hater.
All
right.
right.
So, Kat, will you read off our final approved, vaguely anime approved stamped list?
All right. Starting from the top in order. S. Jasmine, then Meg, then Mulan, then A, then we have Ariel, then Jane, then Belle, then Esmeralda, then Rapunzel, then B, Pocahontas, Tiana, then Nani, then Kita, then Nala, then C, Aurora, then Anna, and then D, Cinderella, and then Snow White. And that is the list.
Woo!
And they're
You
done.
can hear the vitriol.
I
in the
know, just
Aurora.
the disappointment.
It just doesn't make any sense.
Okay. Hey.
Wait. 1 second.
Are you comparing?
Yeah.
Like what tiers we got for couples?
like matched up?
Yeah. Okay. So, real quick, since we're ending this, and okay, so Jasmine and Aladdin, S tier couple, except Aladdin was at the bottom of S and Jasmine's at the
Okay,
top
he's
of
still
S.
in it. At least.
Yeah. Flynn Rider and Rapunzel, not a matched couple.
Rip.
She's the bottom of A. He's the top of the top. Hercules and Meg, middle S.
All right.
tier couple.
Matched up.
Good,
Yeah.
good matchup.
Mulan, they're kind of matched.
Yeah,
I guess
good
there's
matchup.
only 3
Yeah, matched couple.
females, so they're matched. Ariel and Eric, right at the
Hey!
top of A, perfectly matched. Oh, we did put Phoebus lower. You did get Tarzan moved a little bit because I was looking at that, so that was like a little bit lower. So I'd say that Jane and Tarzan, they're pretty.
Still A tier couple.
Yeah, they're pretty matched. They're A tier couple.
Phoebus and Esmeralda, A tier couple.
Yep,
as
Yep,
well.
also.
they're matched. David
Nani
and Nani
didn't make it.
they did not make it. She's B. Who else?
Just so you know, this list, if you're not in the same tier, you have to break up in canon. All the next movies, if they talk about it, you're not together anymore. Sorry.
Philip is A, while Aurora is C.
LOL.
He
They're
fights a dragon. I mean,
yeah, they're
she
not
doesn't.
close. Kristoff is B, while Anna is C. So not matched.
They got a
but they're-
divorce?
Yeah, divorce.
Divorce instantly. Pocahontas B, John Smith D. Divorce.
She did divorce him. She went with John Rolfe.
Yeah, I
He
guess
died on the plane.
I
He
guess,
died on the boat
I guess they were
back.
never together.
Yeah.
Tiana was B, Naveen was C. Prince actually, I don't think any of these other people match up.
Link up. All right.
Wait, no. Kita and Milo both B.
All right.
They match up. Beast
make
and
it.
Belle don't. Yeah, Beast and Belle don't match up. Belle was A. Beast was B.
Yeah, she realized he was ugly.
Simba and Nala match up. They're B.
All right.
Yep. Nobody else matches up.
Very
All right.
good.
Yep.
This is
That's
gonna be
it.
so much effort editing both these episodes.
Yeah,
All
have
right.
fun with that.
Cool. Thanks for coming to our finale of ranking love
Finale.
interests of Disney princes and princesses and everything in between.
Disney characters.
Yeah. And then I'm sure there'll be at least one more episode when I finish this entire watch through that I'm doing.
Shenanigans.
Yeah. So thanks for watching. Leave a review, like, comment, subscribe. Let us know if we're wrong or right. And don't forget to check out Kat the Moonstar on Twitch. And you have 4 weeks to watch Kat's Anime Club episode show, which is...
Kami-sama Kiss. Yay.
Is that the one where they're like, the girl becomes hot?
No. What are
Okay.
you thinking of?
There's that show where like it's like an ugly girl, and then she locks herself in a room for a while. And
Oh, I really like that show. I was thinking about picking that like a long time ago when I first saw that. I was thinking about that, but no, that's not what this is. Have you seen Kami-sama Kiss?
I don't think so.
That's the Kami-sama Kiss is Nanami. She's a high schooler.
we should talk about this after. We already explained it in the last episode.
Oh, I don't have to. You
Yeah.
guys know what it
Yeah.
is. 4
Hey.
weeks.
Yeah.
Yay.
It's 4 weeks. All right. We'll see you guys next time for whatever it is we talk about.
Okay, bye.